Have you ever wondered which SUVs are truly the easiest and safest to drive as we get older? Today, we're bringing you 10 SUVs that seniors can buy with complete confidence. Based on verified data and expert reviews from Consumer Reports and J.D. Power. These are vehicles that combine comfort, visibility, and long-term reliability. Not flashy features, but peace of mind behind the wheel. Stay with us, because the top SUV on this list might surprise you. We begin our list with a name that has built trust for decades, the Honda CR-V. For many drivers, especially those over 50, this SUV has become a symbol of reliability and calm driving. And that reputation isn't just talk. Consumer Reports consistently ranks the CR-V among the most dependable compact SUVs for long-term ownership. What makes it special is how effortlessly it fits into everyday life. The seat height is just right. You don't climb in and you don't drop down, you simply slide in naturally. Wide-opening doors and low door sills make entry and exit comfortable even for those with back or knee sensitivity. Inside, the cabin feels open and peaceful. Honda's engineers focused on reducing vibration and wind noise, using double-sealed doors and acoustic glass. The same technology used in luxury sedans. On the road, the CR-V's steering is light but precise, and its suspension filters out small bumps without making the ride feel soft or disconnected. That balanced stability without stiffness is one of the reasons why so many senior drivers describe it as effortless to drive. The hybrid version deserves a special mention. It delivers over 40 miles per gallon while keeping the engine whisper quiet in city driving. For anyone who values calmness and efficiency over speed, this setup feels like driving on autopilot. Just quiet, smooth motion. Safety is another strong point. The latest CR-V earned the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Award for 2024, thanks to its advanced suite of driver aids, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking. Each of these systems works softly, not aggressively, something many older drivers appreciate. So if you want an SUV that feels familiar, protects your comfort, and holds its value year after year, the Honda CR-V isn't just a good choice. It's the kind of car you buy once and never regret. Next on our list is a vehicle that's often praised by experts and longtime drivers alike. The Subaru Forester. It's one of those SUVs that earns trust through practicality, not promises. And it starts with one thing that every driver appreciates: exceptional visibility. The large windows, slim roof pillars, and high seating position make it easy to see everything around you. According to Consumer Reports, the Forester ranks among the top vehicles in its class for outward visibility, a critical feature for older drivers who prefer a clear view of the road without blind spots. Entry and exit are effortless thanks to wide door openings and seat height positioned almost perfectly at hip level. You don't need to bend down or climb up, you simply step in. On the road, every Forester comes standard with Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive. That means stable traction on wet roads, light snow, or steep driveways without needing to switch driving modes or think about settings. The car simply handles it for you. The suspension tuning is designed for comfort rather than sport. Small road bumps are absorbed quietly, and steering remains predictable and light, which makes city driving and parking stress-free. Safety is another major reason why the Forester has become so popular with senior drivers. It holds the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus rating and a full 5-star NHTSA score, thanks to Subaru's EyeSight Driver Assist technology. That system includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and forward collision prevention, all calibrated for smooth, gradual intervention rather than sudden corrections. Inside, controls are simple and clearly labeled. You get real buttons for climate and volume, a clean central display, and an upright driving position that keeps everything within reach. If you're looking for an SUV that feels solid, drives with confidence in any weather, and prioritizes safety and clarity over flashy design, the Subaru Forester is one of the most dependable companions you can have on the road. Next, we move to a vehicle known for something rare in its class: craftsmanship. The Mazda CX-5 isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about feeling calm, confident, and connected every time you drive. The moment you sit inside, you notice the difference. Mazda's interior design follows the Japanese principle of Jinba Itai, the harmony between driver and machine. The dashboard flows naturally toward you. Every control is placed within easy reach, and even the smallest details, from the stitching on the seats to the texture of the steering wheel, are built with care that you usually find in luxury cars. The front seats are a highlight, firm enough for long-distance support, yet soft in the right areas to reduce pressure on the lower back. In higher trims, you get full electric adjustment, lumbar support, and heating for both front seats. features that make a real difference for mature drivers. Cabin noise is impressively low. Mazda engineers used additional insulation around the wheel wells and door panels, along with thicker floor mats and laminated glass. The result is a quiet interior where you can talk softly, listen to music, or simply enjoy the sound of silence. The driving experience itself is what truly defines the CX-5. Steering is light but extremely precise, giving you confidence in narrow city streets or on long curves at highway speed. The suspension is tuned for comfort and stability, absorbing bumps without the floating feeling found in softer SUVs. Power comes from a 2.5-liter engine, smooth and quiet, with enough strength to merge effortlessly onto highways. The turbo version adds more power, but most drivers find the standard engine perfectly balanced for daily use. Safety remains one of its strongest qualities. The CX-5 has consistently earned the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus rating and includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert as standard equipment. If you want a compact SUV that feels solid, looks refined, and delivers true driving comfort every day, the Mazda CX-5 is the kind of car that quietly proves you don't need to spend a fortune to enjoy first-class quality. When people think of safety, one name has always stood above the rest: Volvo. And the XC40 brings that reputation into a smaller, more practical SUV that fits perfectly into everyday life. It's designed around the idea that the car should adapt to you, not the other way around. Entry is smooth and natural, with a seat height positioned at the ideal level for effortless access. The doors are wide, the roofline doesn't slope too early, and once inside, everything feels intuitively arranged. The first impression inside the XC40 is unmistakably Scandinavian. Minimal, calm, and beautifully built. The seats are among the best in the segment, with long seat cushions that fully support your legs and soft side bolsters that keep your posture natural during longer trips. Volvo's signature ergonomic design comes from years of collaboration with orthopedic specialists, ensuring that your back and shoulders stay relaxed even after hours of driving. Materials feel solid, clean, and sustainable. The interior uses recycled fabrics and soft touch panels, giving the cabin both warmth and modern character. The wide glass area and thin pillars provide excellent visibility, one of the strongest reasons why many senior drivers choose Volvo in the first place. On the road, the XC40 feels stable and confident. Its steering is light but direct, and the suspension filters out imperfections quietly. Volvo engineers designed it to stay composed even on uneven roads, giving you that signature floating comfort without losing control or feedback. The safety systems are what truly define this car. The XC40 earned the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus and Euro NCAP's 5-star rating, with advanced protection systems like blind spot assist, lane keeping aid, and emergency braking. And unlike in many modern SUVs, Volvo's assistance works gently. You feel supported, not corrected. If you value calm over complexity, safety over speed, and thoughtful design over unnecessary flash, the Volvo XC40 is more than a car. It's peace of mind, crafted in Sweden. Our next vehicle comes from the heart of Europe, Skoda Kamiq, a compact SUV designed for those who want comfort and practicality without excess. At first glance, the Kamiq looks understated, but spend a few minutes behind the wheel and you'll understand why it's such a success across Europe. Everything about this car feels easy. Easy to enter, easy to see out of, and easy to drive. The seat height is positioned perfectly for natural access. You don't need to climb or drop down. Just step in smoothly. The doors open wide and the edges are designed with added rubber protection. So even in narrow parking spaces, you can get in and out without worry. Inside, the cabin shows how thoughtful design can make a small SUV feel big. There's more space than you'd expect, especially for the front passengers. The seating position is upright, giving you a commanding view of the road ahead. Materials are soft where it matters, on the armrests, dashboard, and door panels, while controls are laid out simply and clearly. The central touchscreen is intuitive, but what many drivers appreciate is that Skoda kept real buttons for climate control, volume, and drive modes. Everything you touch feels precise and solid, just like the car itself. On the road, the Kamiq feels calm and confident. Its suspension is tuned for comfort, soaking up bumps and uneven roads that smaller crossovers often struggle with. Steering is light, and combined with excellent visibility, the car feels smaller than it actually is. Perfect for city driving or tight streets. When it comes to safety, the Kamiq holds its own among much larger SUVs. It achieved a 5-star Euro NCAP rating with 94% protection for adult occupants and features like autonomous emergency braking and lane assist included as standard. The Skoda Kamiq may not chase attention, but it delivers where it truly matters in comfort, safety, and peace of mind on every trip. If you've been following our channel for a while, you might remember that the Volkswagen Tiguan once appeared on our list of SUVs to avoid. And for good reason, older versions had reliability issues, particularly with oil consumption and some electronic controls. But the new 2025 Tiguan is not the same vehicle. Volkswagen has addressed nearly every complaint from the previous generation, and this time, the results speak for themselves. Built on an updated MQB Evo platform, the new Tiguan features a completely redesigned suspension system that smooths out road imperfections better than ever before. The steering is lighter, the body roll reduced, and overall comfort has improved significantly, confirmed by both car and driver and auto build test results. Inside, the transformation is just as visible. The cabin now feels more refined, quieter, and technologically mature. Materials are soft to the touch on all primary surfaces: dashboard, armrests, and door panels, while ambient lighting and seat ergonomics create a sense of calm luxury. The front seats deserve special mention. Redesigned for longer trips, they feature an advanced lumbar system and adjustable side bolsters, and in higher trims, heating and ventilation come standard. For older drivers, this translates directly into less fatigue and better posture support. Noise isolation has been another big improvement. According to independent reviews, the 2025 Tiguan registers up to 20% less cabin noise at highway speeds compared to the previous model. That means calmer drives, easier conversations, and less strain behind the wheel. Safety, as expected from Volkswagen, is top tier. The Tiguan earned 5 stars on Euro NCAP and the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus rating, with features like blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and rear cross-traffic alert, all standard across most trims. While no car is perfect, the new Tiguan finally delivers what the previous version couldn't: a balance of reliability, comfort, and German precision. So if you remember our old verdict, consider this an honest update. The Volkswagen Tiguan 2025 has earned its second chance. When it comes to American SUVs that combine comfort, practicality, and easy driving, the Ford Escape remains one of the most balanced choices on the road. The 2025 version focuses on what drivers actually need: smooth entry and exit, excellent visibility, and a quiet, stress-free ride. The first thing you'll notice is how simple it is to get in. The doors open wide and the seat height aligns naturally with your hips, allowing you to step in and out with minimal effort. A small detail that makes a big difference over time. Inside, Ford has refined the cabin to feel more open and intuitive. The dashboard design is clean, with large, clear fonts on the digital display and a 13.2-inch central screen that sits slightly higher, making it easy to read without looking away from the road. The front seats are spacious and supportive. The cushions have just the right firmness for long drives, and in higher trims you'll find adjustable lumbar support, seat heating, and even ventilation. The materials feel soft to the touch, and Ford has added thicker door seals to cut down on wind noise, one of the most noticeable improvements compared to older models. On the road, the Escape feels light and predictable. Steering effort is low, and visibility is among the best in the class, thanks to large side mirrors and narrow roof pillars. The ride is calm, with the suspension tuned for comfort over performance, exactly what makes it ideal for mature drivers who value smoothness over speed. Safety remains a highlight. The Escape earned a 5-star NHTSA rating and a top safety pick from IIHS. Standard driver assist features include adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and automatic emergency braking, all of which work quietly and unobtrusively. Whether you choose the standard gasoline model or the hybrid, you'll get impressive efficiency and a peaceful drive that feels effortless. The 2025 Ford Escape doesn't try to impress with gimmicks. It simply does everything well, proving that comfort, safety, and American practicality can still go hand in hand. If you prefer something smaller, easier to park, yet still comfortable and refined, the Buick Encore GX is a standout choice. Buick's approach here is simple. Build a vehicle that feels upscale but doesn't overwhelm the driver with unnecessary complexity. And that's exactly what the 2025 Encore GX delivers. From the outside, it's compact, perfect for city streets and tight parking spaces, but step inside and it feels surprisingly spacious. The cabin is well lit, the windows are tall, and the seating position gives you a clear, confident view of the road. The front seats are plush and supportive, offering long cushions and soft bolsters that make even longer drives comfortable. In higher trims, you get full power adjustment, lumbar support, and seat heating. Features often missing in small SUVs of this size. The materials inside are impressive for the category. Soft touch panels cover the dashboard and doors, and Buick's new quiet tuning technology keeps the cabin hushed, reducing road and wind noise with laminated glass and improved door insulation. The controls are refreshingly straightforward. You get a large central touchscreen with simple icons, physical knobs for temperature and volume, and a new digital driver display that's bright and easy to read, even under direct sunlight. On the road, the Encore GX feels calm and predictable. Steering is light, brakes are smooth, and the suspension is tuned for comfort. It absorbs bumps and rough pavement without vibration or harshness. Safety ratings are strong. The Encore GX earned a top safety pick from IIHS and comes standard with features like forward collision alert, lane keep assist, and automatic braking. For drivers who want peace of mind in a compact package with the feeling of a premium car but the size of something easy to handle, the Buick Encore GX is an American SUV that truly fits the rhythm of everyday life. If you like the idea of driving a larger SUV but without the heavy fuel bills or engine noise, the Kia Sorento Hybrid 2025 might be exactly what you're looking for. Kia designed this model for people who value comfort, space, and efficiency, not just horsepower. It's calm, quiet, and surprisingly refined for a 7-seat SUV. Getting in is effortless. The seat height is slightly higher than in compact models, but the wide doors and low step-in angle make entry comfortable even for passengers with limited mobility. Inside, the Sorento Hybrid feels bright and premium. The dashboard has a clean horizontal layout with two 12.3-inch displays that merge into a single curved panel, one for the instruments and one for infotainment. Kia kept physical toggles for temperature and volume, so you don't need to dig through menus while driving. The front seats are large and supportive, with optional heating and ventilation, and the second row bench slides and reclines, giving passengers extra legroom or easier access to the third row. For a midsize SUV, the cabin feels open and relaxing. The hybrid powertrain pairs a 1.6-liter turbo engine with an electric motor, producing 227 horsepower while averaging about 37 miles per gallon. The transition between gas and electric power is nearly silent. You often won't even notice when the engine turns on. On the road, the Sorento Hybrid is tuned for smoothness. Steering is light. The suspension filters rough surfaces well, and wind noise is minimal thanks to double-pane front windows. In independent tests by Consumer Reports, it scored among the top in comfort and ride quietness for 2025 midsize SUVs. Safety is excellent, with a 5-star NHTSA rating and standard driver assist systems like adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and collision avoidance. The Kia Sorento Hybrid isn't about flashy performance, it's about giving you the quiet confidence that every trip will be comfortable, efficient, and safe. When it comes to safety, comfort, and trust, few names mean as much as Volvo. Their new electric SUV, the Volvo EX30, was designed to make the transition to electric driving as smooth and reassuring as possible. This isn't a complex, futuristic car. It's a simple, elegant space that just happens to be powered by electricity. The first thing you'll notice is how approachable it feels. The EX30 sits lower than most SUVs, so stepping in feels completely natural. No climbing, no bending, just an easy movement. Once inside, the cabin is pure Scandinavian calm. Everything is soft to the touch. Recycled textiles, warm pastel tones, and clean lines. The center screen handles most controls, but the layout is simple with large icons and clear menus. You won't find dozens of buttons here, just what you need, exactly where you expect it. The seats are a masterpiece of comfort. Volvo designed them to support the body evenly, reducing pressure on the lower back and legs during long drives. Heated seats come standard, and the panoramic roof fills the cabin with light, creating a bright, open atmosphere that keeps you relaxed. On the road, the EX30 is almost silent. The electric motor delivers smooth, instant acceleration but without any noise or vibration. The steering is light, the suspension filters out rough roads gracefully, and the result is what many testers call the most relaxing drive in its class. Safety, as always with Volvo, is uncompromised. The EX30 earned 5 stars on Euro NCAP and includes a driver attention system that monitors fatigue, automatic emergency braking, and rear radar that prevents opening a door when a cyclist or car is approaching. Range reaches up to 275 miles. and fast charging restores 80% in just 26 minutes. Perfect for daily life without planning every stop. For drivers who care less about horsepower and more about peace of mind, simplicity, and safety, the Volvo EX30 represents exactly that, the calm, confident way to step into the future. No matter your age, driving should always feel peaceful, not stressful. The right SUV isn't just about power or style. It's about comfort, safety, and knowing you can trust your car every day. At Gastail, our goal is simple: to bring you honest reviews, tested facts, and vehicles that truly fit your lifestyle. Thank you for watching, and if you found this helpful, subscribe for more real advice, made to keep your drive smooth, safe, and worry-free.